Have you ever received an email from a Nigerian prince? Yup, those types of emails where you get promised millions of dollars. But first, you must help them out of a jam. This is the classic Nigerian prince scam, one of the longest-running internet frauds, and a popular variation of the advance fee scam. A typical advance fee scam is a form of fraud and is a common trick. It typically involves promising the victim a significant share of a large sum of money in return for a small upfront payment, which the fraudster claims will be used to obtain the large sum. This video dives into why it is called the Nigerian Prince scam and how it all started. Are there really Nigerian princes behind these emails? Do they have millions of dollars to give out? Why is it named after the country, Nigeria? Before we dig in, please subscribe and like this video. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. To understand the Nigerian prince scam, we need to go back to the 18th century. In this century, there was the Spanish prisoner scam. In this case, a trickster tells his victim that he is or knows a wealthy person who has been imprisoned in Spain under a false identity. Supposedly, the prisoner cannot reveal his identity and is relying on a friend, the trickster, to raise money to secure his release. The trickster then proposes that the victim put up some money to secure his release, and upon release of the wealthy prisoner, a greater monetary reward would be granted to the victim. Sometimes, the promise of a royal bride is made. More and more money is being requested in this manner until the victim catches on to the trick. Bringing this back to the 1990s, when the internet started becoming popular and emails became a thing, this scam came online and became closely associated with African-based criminal groups and Nigerian criminal enterprises in particular. The popularity of email and email harvesting software significantly lowered the cost of sending scam letters. But make no mistake, while it might have been tagged the Nigerian prince scam, they also originated in other African or Eastern European countries. To show you how dire the situation of the Nigerian prince and advanced fee frauds are in Nigeria, a name that refers to the section of the Nigerian Criminal Code dealing with fraud and the charges and penalties for such offenders has become popular. The number 4119. Criminal gangs are holed up in their hostels or homes and send these Nigerian prince emails to thousands of potential victims and wait for a bunch of them to fall for it. They usually have correspondents in advanced countries who also help them complete their scam process, if it requires a physical appearance. Victims have lost billions of dollars to this scam. According to the FBI, 14,607 US citizens were victims of advance fee scams in 2019. The complaints that they received totaled losses of more than $3.5 billion. Here are real-life examples of the Nigerian prince scam that happened in relatively recent periods, curated by the Association of British Investigators. In 2013, a man in the United States received an email from someone claiming to be a Nigerian prince. The email stated that the prince had a large sum of money that he needed help transferring out of the country, and that the man would receive a percentage of the funds for his assistance. The man wired $110,000 to the fraudsters before realizing that he had been scammed. In 2016, a woman in the United Kingdom met a man online who claimed to be a wealthy businessman. He convinced her to invest nearly $300,000 in a supposed investment opportunity, promising high returns. The woman later discovered that the man was a fraudster and had used a fake identity. She lost all of her money. While this Nigerian prince and advanced fee scams are long-aged scams, you'd be surprised to find out that they still happen quite recently. According to the UK's Office of National Statistics, advance fee fraud has surged 8-fold between the year ending March 2020 and the year ending December 2022. This is still a pandemic. Have any of these Nigerian princes been caught and prosecuted, you may ask? Definitely. Loads of them, in fact. In 2021, a Nigerian man was sentenced to federal prison for federal fraud violations in the Eastern District of Texas. He pleaded guilty to passport fraud and attempted bank fraud and was sentenced to 33 months. According to court documents, he presented a false passport and a falsely procured certified check when trying to open a bank account in Texas. The check was purchased by a fraud victim who was induced into sending money to him, falsely known as Robinson Elijah. Another case is a 67-year-old Louisiana man who swindled people out of thousands of dollars as a middleman in a Nigerian Prince internet scam. His scam involved getting an email from a Nigerian official who claimed the recipient had been named a beneficiary in a will and would inherit at least $1 million. The victim is then asked to send personal information, which is used to con them out of their money. More Nigerian Prince scams and scammers like these are being exposed and prosecuted. However, there are more of them at large. Remember, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And it's not just Nigeria. These princes are everywhere, in every country, looking to con you out of your money. Have you ever been a victim of the Nigerian Prince scam? Have you ever received an email saying you could be paid millions of dollars for doing almost nothing? Have you ever interacted with these scammers? Let us know what your experience was like in the comments section. And if you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.